Hello. Let me open up my stream. Okay, time to queue up block number 2. I guess what I'll do since I'm a little tired is play the block of 3 games, and then I'll just do all 6 VOD reviews. But I won't go too in detail, I'm just gonna do the first 15 minutes of each game. I'll cover all my deaths. I'll cover every time I went for an objective, anytime I went for a gank, see if there was missed opportunities. Plus, I think I'll be a little more lenient towards the beginning since it's early season. And then during the games, I won't talk. I'll talk after during VOD review. I need to change some stuff on my stream as well. My age, profession, all that stuff. Schedule. I get autofilled, I'm probably just gonna dodge. Okay, we got jungle. What I want to do is try to swap with support. And then once I swap with support, I'll swap with top. Someone subbed! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Who's Death Slash? Is that... Mason? Which one's Death Slash? I'm assuming that's Mason, right? The one and only? I'm getting so distracted. This is gonna be so bad. Wait, someone else just subbed too! What's up, dude? Watching me at 4 AM. Who's silently gone? Do I know you or? Huh. Oh, I see. That's your friend. Okay, the music's overpowering. I could turn it down. Is this a little better? Si, senor. Hello, hello. Okay, let me sit up and think about this. So hopefully bot lane doesn't take exhaust, because if Lucian Nami takes exhaust, I can die. Sona's also really weak. Our bot lane should get smashed here. But if they survive, we should be in good shape. I'm gonna go full AD because even if I go Vamp, I don't think it'll matter because they have Olaf. Olaf counters me. Katarina also counters me. So I'm just gonna go full AD and hope I can just blast them. This is not the best team comp for Nocturne. We need like someone super tanky with a lot of CC. Yeah, Volibear as well. If I was smart, I would dodge this lobby. But I'm not. Wait, so what about now? Is the music good now? I could put it down more if you want. Iguchi? Alright, just let me know. Set's okay. But I get the weird feeling that Olaf Volibear is just gonna run a train on my team. Yo, I might just go the Conqueror build. It's so grief though. Nah. I'm just gonna go full AD. Full AD and the win conditions bot lane. Seems like Katarina plays her champion a lot. It's low diamond MMR. Actually, this is from last season, so. Okay, I'm gonna mute up and really try to focus. This game is a tough one, so if I win, I'll be really happy.
I know the check, bless you, check in the beyond. I know the bless, I know the check, bless you, check in the bad, bless you, check in the bad. I know the bless, I know the check, bless you, check in the beyond. I know the bless, I know the check it, check it, check it, check it, bad. I know the bless, I know the check, bless you, check in the beyond. I know the bless, I know the check, bless you, check in the bad, bless you, check in the bad. I know the bless, I know the check, bless you, check in the beyond. I know the bless, I know the check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. I got the blues, I got the blues, blues, blues.
Oh, that game was so tough. No, don't quote me on that. Oh, that was such a difficult game. Oh my god. I told you guys, whatchamacallit, Volibear and Olaf and Katarina, all these champions counter me, and then if bot lane takes exhaust, literally that was such a tough game, and we somehow won. Oh my god. I'm gonna enjoy watching the VOD on this one. There's definitely a lot to learn. Oh. Oh man. 2 more. Jeez. Hey yo, chill with the timestamps, bro. Oh. Also, good morning. Hello, Donnie. Dude, you just missed? Well, I don't know if you saw that game. Oh, that was so intense. But that's why you go full AD into the impossible team comps. That way, dude, all 5 games I got on the right side of the map. No way. Am I ever gonna get left side of the map? This is a bit ridiculous, I can't lie. I think the only good part about early season is how quick the queue times are. Katarina's not actually a champion you want to see with Nocturne. That being said, if I go full nuclear AD, there is a chance that we just explode their whole team. I could set her up for a penta, actually, if I think about it. Oh man. What a great game. I definitely got a bit lucky. That was not like the highest quality. I'm also extremely sleep deprived. I just gotta play 2 more, and then, what did you say? I'm gonna run the rest of my promo on stream. Oh, I'll watch that actually, but I have to do my VOD reviews. At least for block 1. I think the way I'm gonna do it is, I'm gonna review the previous block, and then, you know, today's set, I'm just gonna let it wash till tomorrow. Wow, another counter, Kindred. Man, we are not getting easy matchups today. Yo, Darius support? I'm gonna run the rest of my promo on stream, and I think play 1 account. If I can stop and scramble and climb 13 accounts to plat in 3 days, I can work some magic. Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to playing on multiple accounts versus 1 account. I think the benefit of having multiple accounts is, if you're ever like tilted, you could always just have like a burner account and just play. Okay, this is unplayable for me. I should really dodge this game, I'm not gonna lie. I think my views are too old. Oi, oi, oi. This is... Okay, I need some tank shred. 8% more, 8% more if they're below. What the hell can I take versus tanks, dude? I don't need healing. Is there any tank shredding rune? Gathering Storm? Transcendence? This is extremely experimental. This person wanted a dodge. I probably should have obliged, but I think it's in my rules, I think. I can't dodge, maybe. I just have to focus on the game. If this is my first loss, I won't be too surprised. I mean, it's a really tough one. But I'll try my best. I got away with murder last game, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna mute up, and then... Whew. Is the noise gate like? Is there something bad? Wow. Another impossible win. Oh. There's some really good examples of counterplay in that game. Wow. That was a great game, honestly. You saw how bot was going to get destroyed, so I kept focusing top? Oh, that was a good game. Wow. Good job, team. Thank you for not losing mental. Thank you, Garen, for keeping side lane pressure all game. Thank you, bot, for not helping. Good job, guys. I like this Garen a lot. His name is Plairdiff. Oh, my shoulder actually hurts from like playing. Oh man. This is weird to me. You have to click your profile and then go to match history. This is so bizarre. I'll do a noise gate later. I'll probably do it when I'm not streaming, Donnie. That way we could really just, you know. Oh man, last game. I'm so exhausted, dude. It's 5 a.m. How long does it take to do noise gate, by the way? $20 tops. Okay, yeah. I'll join mixing room. Let's go here. I'm in sheriff's office. Okay, how do I do this?
Yo, okay, let me stream my shit.
Yeah. Wait, do I have to share mine or?
Nah, just follow along.
Okay, sure.
You seeing?
Yeah.
We just click the little cog right here.
Yep.
We go to filters. Edit filters.
Okay, hold on. Stay right there. Filters. Okay, now what?
It is not showing my whole thing. Hang on. Change window.
Also, your OBS is a little different than mine, I think.
Probably. There.
Different version, maybe.
There we go. Oh shit. There we go. So this is what should come up.
Hold on. I have to like add one. So add noise suppression or
Yeah,
noise
add
gate?
gate. Noise gate.
Okay, noise gate. I'll have close threshold, open threshold.
I personally use -35 and then -30.
Okay,
Leave everything else default. The open should be -30. Yeah. 25, 200, 150.
okay, good.
You can make a noise suppression if you really want to. I use speaks. It doesn't really fucking matter. I use -30.
I'll figure.
But yeah, you should be good to go. Yeah.
Okay, let me try clicking.
I do still, yeah. You might change your open threshold to be a little bit,
So open threshold should here or more to the right or
higher.
more?
More to the left.
Let me try 40. Okay. I'm clicking.
Yeah, I don't hear it. Unless you're talking. Oh, it's
No,
still here.
I'm talking. You could probably hear it, but as long as it's less, it's okay. Yeah, I see it on my OBS thing. But the thing is, the music is also the same volume, so maybe it gets, like, covered up.
Okay.
Do you hear it?
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
I mean, my mouse is pretty loud.
That might be the only thing.
So instead of a
You-
noise
you
gate,
mute
should I
in game
add
anyway.
noise suppression?
Yeah, I would just set it to
Okay.
-30 to begin with and see how it
Oh,
sounds.
what the hell? It doesn't even give me a bar. It just says method. Speaks?
Speaks? Yeah,
R
set
and
it speaks.
noise. Which one?
Set it speaks.
Okay. Oh, now I can do it. You said 30,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
-30.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I doubt it'll change anything, but I'm gonna stop talking and just click. Do you hear anything?
Nope.
I think we
Nothing.
might be good.
Good to go.
Obviously, if I'm talking, you could hear the clicks, but
Alright,
I think we're
set, man.
good. Okay, so I need a noise suppression. Okay. That's pretty dope.
Are you see my new thing here?
Let me see. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right?
I like the Kent roll.
Fuck
That's
yeah,
the
man.
biggest, like, selling point. Do you get in trouble for using, like, someone else's face, or no?
I don't know. We'll find out, I
We'll
guess.
find out, yeah. If you got to the point where you get in trouble for that, I think you made it. You know what I mean?
Good to go.
Exactly. You know what the
Aye,
thing
man.
is? I think I might just... I shouldn't play the third game because people are waking up in my house. Also, I went from Emerald 4.0 LP to Emerald 2 52 LP.
Damn.
I think this is... I'm gonna call it because it was a little too successful, you know?
Hey, I guess it sounds like it's time for me to step up into the time slot, brother.
Yeah, for sure. I just have to do quick VOD reviews, actually. I don't want to, but I have to. It's part of the process, right?
Yeah, I'll
I
give
just
you a
have
4.
to... Yeah, let me leave Discord actually.
Yep.
Okay, so I left Discord. And my mic is on, so you guys could hear everything. Okay, cool. Now, what I need is block 1 from yesterday. This is great. Okay. I'm not gonna review the Tony game, or maybe I should. Either way, let's go over game 1. Tony game went crazy? Yeah, I only had 1 death and it was intentional. It was a forced lethal if my mid lane committed, so I actually... The 1 death was intentional. Okay, I just want to see if I die first of all. So, first death, it seems like I'm taking dragon. Okay, I die, but... Wait. Oh, he flashes over, and because he flashes over... Okay. So I think for next time, instead of pathing this way, maybe I could just path upwards. Path away from the objective. So I actually could have prevented that death, and I didn't see that. So we'll just say like 6 minutes. Once you snag, drag, and live with 1 HP, path towards mid lane. Now I want to see if I saw Corki beforehand. Because if I saw which direction Corki was coming from... Yeah, we see Corki here. We see 3 here. And feasibly, Anivia could never reach me on time. So right here, I should just path up. And I would have been out. This is bad position. I could have actually lived here. Corki would have burned flash. Same exact thing, but I would have been 0-0. Yeah, do I seriously not die for the rest of the game? What the? No way. Okay, I only die 1 time. Okay. Let's just go in ×8 now. If I gank at all, I'll pause. So, we'll see. So one of my favorite songs by Nujabes. You were there for that game that Death sent you? That's funny. Yeah, I'm trying to minimize deaths, you know? I really want to just focus on quality. And here I just delay it, but then I go to drag. So this is all good. The dragon clear is really good because dragon's the only objective on the map at 5 minutes now. Ah, dude, looking at that death again makes me upset. Knowing I could have prevented it, and I didn't know I could prevent it until I hopped in this VOD. Here I had the option to spell shield early, but I wanted to spell shield late. I think I should have just shielded early, actually. But I knew that no matter what, I could just take the growths. It's technically not a misplay, because if Anivia had tossed her Q over the wall, I would have wanted spell shield. So that's why I don't spell shield early. Gotta be the best Nocturne in the world. I'm trying. I mean, I genuinely believe it, but what I gotta do is put in the hard work and just get that #1 on League of Graphs, you know? And once it's there, we're screenshotting it, and anyone who knows me, I think they know deep down. I think I genuinely am the best, as cocky as that sounds. Here I have ult. Let me see if bot's gankable. Rakan just wasted W, but it's kinda congested here. I think I actually misplay here. I should just do blue buff, but instead I'm forcing. Oh, I don't force the gank, actually. Okay. And now here, I force. Maybe this is a misplay? No, I end up getting a kill. Okay, I end up getting a double kill. And then here, hopefully I stay near the rumble. What is that rumble? What is that? Okay, we're not here for him though. Oh, I help him shove maybe? Yeah, I'm scared that Kha'Zix is in one of these bushes. He was actually nearby. So my intuition was correct to stay there. Oh, did I ping him? Okay, that's actually very bad. I shouldn't be pinging teammates. I do know in the heat of the moment I tend to ping people. I need to work on that actually. I need more discipline. I mean, it looks like the first 15 minutes are actually really, really, really solid. Yeah, I mean, the position plays itself. Yeah, I get nudged out. And now here I just kite in and out. I stay at 1 HP, I keep the tension on the grubs. I have Spell Shield the whole time, so I'm not scared of Gragas. Yeah, this is just really good. Write it down, brother. Which part? Oh, yeah, that's gonna go under universal lessons. Don't ping. I'm not worried about writing it down because I do it, like, all the time. I know I'm gonna run into the issue eventually. But yeah, I'll write it down after. Right now, I just want to get to the 15-minute mark. Here, I like that I don't waste ult. Yeah, it seems like we make it to 15. Nice, I activate Darkness because I don't have Smite, but they don't know that. I feel like I should push top here. Okay. So, 15 minutes. After Herald, we see all 5. Push out top. That way, when you reset, you gain a little bit of tempo. Okay, universal lessons. Do not ping your teammates when they blunder. Will not make them play better. Question marks the next game. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to break habits. Like, I have to start from square one. Okay, I think that's a good, quick analysis of game 1. Game 2, let's see what I wrote down. Game 2, it was a slow game. Ooh, slow game. Bot lane was losing. Wait, no, this is... Oh, explosive game. Okay, I was about to say. I can't read, guys. That game was very slow and controlled, a lot of objective dancing. This was a winning position. Man, fuck all this. I'm here for the Malphite ARAM VOD. Dude, I love ARAM so much. Okay, first things first, I want to go over my deaths. It was an explosive game, so I assume I die a lot. Okay, we die over here. Here I don't see anyone, and I think they jump me. Zyra, like, ults, like, right here, I believe. Yeah, she hops, she ults right there, I spell shield, and then I die? Oh, I walk back in like a fool. But I think that's because Draven can kill him. In my mind, okay, the way this game was going, I thought that Kassadin was the only way they could win. So even though I knew I could die here, I'm like, if Draven could kill Kassadin, and then they could like maybe snag bot lane, it would just be winning. And I did burn Kassadin's flash, which is really important. And then I think because of that, later on, Kassadin dies. I do think that was intentional, because if I wanted to live, I could have just walked right here. I could have continued walking. I walked back on purpose. I thought with the E stagger, my E would proc. It was so close to procking. And if it procced, he would have died. But yeah, I'm not gonna write that one down because it was very intentional. Let's see if I die... Dude, these are very low death games. I'm usually like dying a lot. Today I died a lot. Here there is a lot of fighting. Yeah, I absolutely nuke both of them. And then here I just want to kill Viego so that he gets super low and then the rest of my team can come down. I pinged Draven to ult here. This isn't a toxic ping. This is more like, Draven, can you ult? It's a free kill. Yeah, we did see her ward. Yeah, we end up going 4 for 1. I also don't want to note down this death because I knew I was winning beforehand. It might sound like I'm coping, but I'm literally not. Like, these are actually really good deaths. The first one I burned Kassadin Flash and it was 1 for 1. This one was 4 for 1. This one I think was a genuine mistake. I missed my Q and I kept chasing. I missed my Q there. I missed 2 Qs, which would have been lethal. And then here I could have just walked away, but I kept walking into him. So that's definitely a blunder. 1855. After missing 2 Q on Kassadin, just back off. We also typed, throw an ult Draven, please Draven. Okay, never mind. The way you type looks so panicked for how it actually is. Well, that's how you get their attention, right? If I don't type in all caps and ping him, like his face, if he's tunneled, it's not gonna grab his attention. So it's dramatic on purpose. You get what I'm saying? I wanted him to snag an extra kill. Is stifle a word? Is that how you spell it? That's not how you spell stifle. Stifle. This is how you spell it. Yeah, we want the home improvement. Oh, and then I die again to Kassadin? Back to back. No, it's just the one time, I guess. What are you saying? I'm too tired to know what you're saying. I did spell it right? Anyways, it's just going like times 8 speed. So this game I don't go for the drag clear, I go for a standard full clear. I thought about ganking bot lane, like quick level 3 on bot lane, but then I realized that if I do that and Leona misses her stuff, I'm just gonna be down camps on Viego who's gonna full clear. So I want to do a clear that gets me level 6 consistently. Because I know no matter what, if I hit level 6, I can always come bot lane. Zyra has no escape. If Leona lands an ult at all, it's just super winning. Yeah, this is really good. Take drag, we take red, probably for a level up. Yep. Ultimate, get a kill, do grubs. I probably could have played that gank a bit better, but at the end of the day, I just wanted Cho'Gath to not end. Now here I get a kill, and I feel like there's a missed opportunity here. I do red buff, and they're proxying. Now here, when I see the TP, maybe I could push mid here instead? No, because Kassadin has to come through. You see what ends up happening. Yeah, we end up just wasting time. But if I pushed mid, it was also just a failure. Maybe I could just fall back to Scuttle. And then this is the part where I die. Now I wonder, was I full HP? I was. Now what I also want to see is when I'm walking back, if I had taken the Scuttle, I probably would have seen them. Yeah, I would have seen them walk into my jungle, and I probably would have just avoided everything. Yeah. This whole sequence didn't have to happen. Although I do like burning Kassadin's flash. Because the thing is, I think Dragon's about to spawn, and I'm back up. And now Kassadin has no flash. I don't actually consider this a misplay. Yeah, we keep the pressure, and then we slam bot lane. I think maybe instead of recalling, I could just help him push here. Oh, but then I give up the grubs. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, and then I catch him here and keep the pressure. Yeah, I actually use my tempo really well there, actually. You know, the VOD reviews are very dry when it's like a win like this. The games today were very good VODs. I can't wait till tomorrow to do VOD reviews on those, because like there was so much opportunity to grow. Like those are the games, those impossible games, those are the ones you want to really watch and figure out, like, how can I win this? How can I play this better? But yeah, I'm just gonna hop out of this one. Get him on. That's fine. Tony game, I don't even know if I should review it. The reason why was I wasn't really focused. Oh wow, that guy was Masters. That's good. I still can't believe all 5 of my games were on right side of the map. It feels a little rigged, all I'm gonna say. This game I do drag clear. Oh, first let me check depths actually. Oh no, I only had 1 depth this game, that was intentional. Blue side forever? I wish, dude. I actually love blue side. That's why it's torture playing right side. But I got used to playing on right side. I actually think I played better on the right side of the map than the left side. I think because the right side of the map naturally is more reactive. So the reason this side of the map is more reactive is, if you think about it, like just from like a noob standpoint, if you're playing jungle on the left side of the map, the quickest clear would be one where you get a leash from your bot lane. You starting here, getting a leash from your bot lane, getting red buff also speeds up your clear, gives you health regen, and allows you to fight early. So you get the best, most dynamic and standard clears when you're on the left side of the map. Let's say you want a full clear. Starting red buff with the leash, that's the most consistent. Let's say you want to be on the map quickly. Red Raptors. From here, you could open up with anything. You could do Raptors into Gromp, gank top, easy. You could do red Raptors, Krugs, easy, gank bot, right? You could do red Raptors, Krugs, vertical. And you have red buff and you have level 3. This is just so easy. Top lane, leash all game, fuck what the haters say. I start blue on blue side. Me too, I like to start top side so that I could just keep clearing towards bot lane. When I hit level 6, I'll just gank bot lane. But what I'm saying is, this covers the most options by default. By default, this side is always going to be way better. Sorry, I had to change that song. I don't like that song. But yeah, that's why left side of the map, I'll always prefer it. I do the drag clear, we keep the tension, Tony gets a hook. Us playing duo Q is a little broken because it's Tony. I think this is a good fight actually. Because we have to play around... Dude, I literally have two playlists, Donnie. One's the rap beef, and the other one is Nujabes, like 2 hours, what you're listening to now. So it's very chill music, and then it's very like, I'm gonna kill you music. It's very funny. This is really nice. I play around the TP, reset. I start out the game 2-0-1. Once I get a lead, I feel like the game's just so smooth, always in my hands. Because I very rarely throw a lead once I get one. The only time I actually feel like I'm playing the game is when I'm behind. Like the games I played today, where I was behind, those are the games where it actually feels like I'm playing. Those are the games that I feel challenged in. These games I don't feel challenged in. Yeah, this game's just a stomp. I don't even think there's a point to watching this. You want me to watch one of your games, Donnie? Unironically, I like the tempo of this playlist, but every third song is off the regular tempo. I mean, this is just Nujabes. I love Nujabes. I just love the instrumental. It's so smooth. Also, I have a question. So when they do the VOD, is this gonna be copyrighted and I won't be able to hear my analysis on the VODs? Or will I be able... So I won't be able to hear myself is what you're saying. I see, I see. Okay. You can save the VOD and upload it to YouTube. Wait, is there like a button to upload to YouTube and then still get copyrighted? But you could hear the audio? Well, what does that mean though? Like, I can't... When I get copyrighted, you just mean I can't make money off of it? Because I don't care about money. I just want to be able to hear my analysis. I'll be able to do that, right? If I upload? Okay, we'll figure that out after. Okay, let's see what game. I don't want to waste your time. 8, 1, 3, 20 minutes, 22. Yeah, so this is the game. Do you want me to actually, like, do a proper VOD analysis, or do you want me to just watch the game? Oh, I was here for this game. You're versing the actual lane analysis. Okay. I was paying attention that game. I want to see where I'm at mental. I mean, Runes, I trust that you know better. I like the Stride Breaker. I know some Dariuses are like super cheeky with the Edge of Night stuff, but I like standard Stride Breaker stuff. Setup, I'm not gonna lecture you on too much. And the reason Edge of Night's good for the other like people watching, it's because Vayne only has one ability, which is her E. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. For now, I'm just gonna watch this VOD. For laning, I always like watching it in ×1. Give the full experience. Never got one, but I want to know specifics. One thing is, it looks like your jungler's about to start on the top side, which means naturally he's gonna path downwards, which means you're probably gonna be weak side. This is okay, and the reason this is okay is because you're versing a ranged top laner. Ranged versus melee, the ranged champ is always going to push in, typically. This game's an exception, I remember, because you guys start trading early. But the reason the ranged top laner always pushes in the melee is because when Vayne autos you, all of your minions are going to stop pushing the wave and they're going to start hitting Vayne. Whereas Vayne's minions are going to keep hitting your minions, which means if her minions are hitting your minions, it's going to push towards you. And that's kind of what you want. You want her to crash in while taking the least amount of poke, and then you just farm a wave without dying. And then once the wave's bouncing back slowly and you hit level 2, level 3, that's when you could try to fight with her. Even trades are always good. I remember this game, you take a lot of even trades. There's one here specifically. I think you guys were level 2 to 4, somewhere in that range. And you kept trading like 1 HP for 1 HP, which is really good. Yeah, there's a very like awkward fight, but it ends up working in your favor. But yeah, we're weak side because jungler starts top side, which means he's pathing away from us. This is good. You could actually consider giving him a leash. Because you're expected to get pushed in. So you do give him a leash, which is really nice. And you could give him a really nice leash. You don't have to worry about the steal or anything. Now when you're versing a range champ, you want to get pushed in, but at the same time you want to wiggle in and out of the bush. You want to be able to auto a minion and give her the least amount of time to auto you. Right here, you technically don't need to auto that. She autoed the wave once, she has the push. Like, she's going to push into you. This is fine. I don't know if it's worth chasing here. Yeah, this is where it's very awkward because she could just straight up walk into you. These 4 minions are gonna hit you. And it's really dicey for you. She ends up like giving you that Q, which allows you to live. So when do we need to back off? I think right about here. I think maybe after here, because the second you step here, that's when all the minions are gonna hit you, and she could probably just like face tank you, and you're just gonna lose so much, like legitimately so much HP. And the other thing is, your jungler's pathing away from you. We don't actually know where their jungler starts. Like, no one pings it, so you could naturally assume that he's gonna path upwards. We're watching the VOD, so we could cheat. So he actually does start bot side, which means he's coming towards you. So you always want to be careful because she can't face tank there, especially if we fight in my Q, level 2, then I got that. Yeah, sure. I'm just saying from what I see. Like, if I see a gigantic wave, I don't want you here. I'd rather you just get pushed in, that way when Skarner comes into you, he has nothing to gank. You're very healthy, you know? But yeah, this Skarner ends up doing Krugs. In my opinion, he should just do red, Raptors, Gromp, and then just gank top. The reason he should gank top is, as Darius, you don't have TP. You have Ghost. So it's like, if he ganks you one time successfully and Vayne gets the kill, it's going to be such a pain in the ass for you to play this lane. You get me? So it's like, you want to get pushed in, but not like lose all your HP while it's happening. We hit level 2, which is great. But this is the part where... Hold on, I gotta change this song. What the hell is this? Okay, sure. This is the part where if you're in higher elo, this is where you would be getting ganked, and this is why it's considered a misplay. Because if this Skarner didn't do Krugs and he just did red, Raptors, Gromp, and ganked, this is about the time where you get fucked. And the way you could kinda tell is your Viego just finished 3 camps, right? So you could kind of assume that Skarner just finished 3 camps as well. Now the difference is, this idiot did Krugs. If he just did 1, 2, walked all the way up 3, you're screwed here. Do you see it or no? Yeah, these are things I haven't considered for years. Why I asked for one on the game I'm awake for. Yeah. And we're not getting pushed in like how I wanted. So in my mind, you know, once you're playing in higher MMRs, this is where Skarner just walks up to this wall and he just eased through it, and then all of a sudden you're just screwed, right? Here, just let her push. Like, that one auto might not seem like a big deal. It's everything. She should just pop Ghost and immediately try to fight you. If you try to Q Flash, she also has Flash. It's a 50-50 in her favor. You know what I mean? I think she has, like, lethal here. Yeah, she just hit 3. She definitely could have just popped Ghost here. In my opinion. I think she definitely has lethal here. When the wave is this massive, just park it here, let the wave come in, and then farm. And if they dive you, then look for some outplay. But here you just tank, like, unnecessary abuse. You know what I mean? It's like an auto here and auto there. You should be topped off, like, at all times. So, if you have your E and you want to go for something like this, wait till she tries to auto you. Right here. You know she's gonna auto you? She's locked in her animation. This is when you flash pull. Her auto's gonna come out, she's gonna start tanking. Your W is gonna slow her, so even if she flashes, it doesn't matter. See how she autos you there? If you just flash E, there's no way for her to, like, really escape it. You know what I mean? Or if you really want, you could flash W, and then after she tumbles, you could E. Try to look for these, like, timings where they're locked in animation. It's more of like a rhythm game, but yeah. It's really annoying against Vayne, but I think this one's quite telegraphed. Like, I even know before watching it that she's gonna auto, right? Because if you look at her patterns, every time she has the opportunity, she always pokes you. So she's very telegraphed as a player. So like right here, you walk forward, the second you walk forward again, boom. And now here we don't have E, and this is where Skarner could come up and it gets dicey. He ends up doing a full clear and ends up tunneling on this. But as you keep climbing up, yeah, you're just gonna get dove here. It's gonna be very bad. In my mind, you should be dead here. You think that's fair to say? I think Skarner E's through here, and like, before you could even press a button, he slams you into tower, Vayne condemns you, and you just get 100 to 0. Before you could even press Q. And that's when those autos that you tank for free, that's when that HP matters. In this scenario. Now we're finally pushing back. She wants to auto you so bad. This is fine. If she wants to perma push into you, that's not the worst thing. Because you gotta think of it this way. Vayne, yes, she outscales you, but she doesn't outscale you, like, instantly. It takes her a lot of time. If you hit level 6, you are going to, like, destroy her. Like, you own the mid-game. Oh, she just melee forms. Okay, this is free. Maybe you could have, like, flash W'd there. this is the awkward trade. This is like maybe flash W. Maybe you just take the sums and back out. It's very tough to tell. Yeah, I think the second she pops her sums, you just dip. And something to always keep in mind, you tank like 2 autos for free. So in my head, you should be like 100 extra HP. And if you're 2 autos up, you wouldn't need to flash there. Nice. Viego gets first blood, you crash in the wave and die. This is great. You get ninja tabbies, you get a long sword. She gets pickaxe. You pushed in the wave, so eventually it's gonna bounce back to you. You want to play towards the bush. When you path back into the lane, try to hit the corner of this bush so that she can't see you. Because here, she's gonna see you and now she knows you're back in lane. There's no reason to give free information. It's a little detail, but let's say she's really dumb, you could maybe like get a free auto W here, just because she didn't see you walk into lane. You get what I'm saying? Little micro advantages. When you verse these ranged top laners, they don't like thinking. You know? They get very careless. When they don't win automatically, something I haven't paid attention to in a long time. Yeah, I mean, like laning's did she just condemn? Okay. Oh, okay. Now, condemn has a 20-second cooldown. We need to see. Don't walk straight at her. Like, walk in a range that when you walk back, she tries to auto you. And when she's locked in that animation, then pull her. And she doesn't have condemn, so you can walk her down. This is a potential kill, so let's see. I think maybe you could have pulled there. It's... Yeah, I think right here. Because she doesn't have E for 8 whole seconds. So even though you don't have your Q, she doesn't have her most important peeling ability. She wasted Condemn for no reason. So even with just autos and Ws, you could just walk her down here. So I would still pull her even though your Q's down. Oh, you still end up getting a Q. This is good. I like that you reposition to get out of the Condemn. This is good. Nice. Beautiful. You're pushing. This is fine. You take one plate, but it kind of ruins your tempo. But I think it's fine. And we're playing the waves pretty decently, like in the sense that you're allowing the Vayne to push you in, and once it bounces back, that's when you look for fights. Like you're doing it correctly. Last hitting, I do think you should definitely go into a custom, even if you're the most seasoned like player. Go into a custom 15 minutes if you lane. Not even 15 minutes, that's excessive. Like 5 minutes, just mess around in last hit. This is a little bit dicey, I'll be honest. It's not like a you thing, it's just every player. Anyone who lanes should always practice last hitting. It's just good practice. I miss last hits, Pengu missed last hit, Kenny misses last hits. Everyone misses last hits. Now here I think this is a big mistake chasing him. You have an advantage on Vayne. She just died. You could grab 2 waves for free, pressure this last plate. If Skarner checks you here, he's delaying his blue buff anyways. And now your team has tempo to take camps, let everything respawn, look for dives. You don't have to go out of your way to chase him. Make a scenario where he has to come to you. You'll end up delaying him anyways, but the difference is you're getting golden XP. You know that's not how I play. But yeah, right when Vayne dies, right here, immediately blitz it top. And if Skarner doesn't check you, then you just keep pushing top. You get blue buff, which is great. We got Phage and 2 longswords. Like, the way I want you to think about it is, you don't need to go in his jungle. If you can, like, kill the Vayne, keep pushing in, and then eventually gain so much tempo and pressure that you don't even have to be here, you could just start standing here and proxying. Now the Vayne's really screwed, you know what I mean? Like, this position is way more deadly than you just chasing through the jungle and Vayne respawns and, like, farms. You get what I'm saying? Like, focus more on stomping your lane. Yeah, and here she just bleeds out again. So here we just push. This is great. Every wave you're just killing her. Now here, this is where it's definitely a learning moment. Because in theory, this is a good back, right? You stomp your lane, you take a reset, get item advantage, come back, stomp Vayne. You have to recognize that dragon's about to spawn. So if Skarner wants the dragon, he has to be bot side. He's not bot side, he's top side. But even if he's top side, you should push this and force him to show. And once you force him to show, then you spam ping your team to do dragon. Because mid lane's pushed, bot lane's pushing out. And even if he does get pushed in, it doesn't matter. Why? Because Hui could just rotate down with Viego and they just gank them. My exact note was 11-12 minutes back after third pressure for drag. You're pressuring the drag but in an indirect way. If Skarner checks you, then dragon's free. If Skarner doesn't check you, then you get even more ahead. Whereas in your play, you come here, you take dragon guaranteed, and that's fine. But I'd rather you win more. You get what I'm saying? So this is where, like, you learn a little bit of macro. Because I'm slamming this all day. It's like 100 gold in my pocket. And I force the jungler to check me. And you got blue buff. You're like infinite. Nice, she's just bleeding out now. Now here, you take that last plate. This last plate is super tanky. Remember what I said. You being in this position is worth so much. If you could force Skarner to come here, whoop his ass, bring mid lane, whoop his ass, this is where you want to be. I don't want you to smack this tower like 4 more times and back out. You end up taking the tower, but this is bad. The reason why, it's too early, and when you take the towers, your minions actually get buffed. So like, for every tower you take, your minions get stronger, and then also, if your average team level is higher, your lanes also, your minions also get buffed off that. So they scale off levels, like average team level, and they scale off the towers taken in that lane. So you don't want to end the lane too quickly. Because now Vayne could just sit here. Also, I think I gotta go soon. But yeah, hopefully you learned something. I definitely think there's something to take away. I feel like there's a missed opportunity here. You just killed 2 people. I feel like Skarner's already pressuring this. Hui's gonna push in mid. They can't cover mid and bot here. So you should be pushing bot here. Vayne might get some tower damage, sure. But at this point, if every 1 tower they take, you take 1 tower, because you're already up 1 tower, you're always gonna stay ahead. Does that make sense? It's like she takes something, but you also take something. And because you're ahead, you'll win the race. Yeah, you need to push bot here. And if they're not here, they are here, but all that means is Hui's free. So then this falls. And then this is also guaranteed. So it's like you need to make these scenarios where if they check you, you get something on the other side of the map. And if you keep doing this, if you always put yourself in a position where if they check you, your teammates are in position to take something, you're just gonna end up winning games by default. And you're also gonna gaslight yourself into thinking, oh man, my team's actually really good. Because they keep taking objectives. You know what I mean? If you play properly, the map just falls in your hands. Just by playing right, the game just plays itself. The whole time in my head, I'm playing 3 different positions at once. This is fine. I like cracking tier 2. You get a lot of gold. Now here, I don't want you to come here. Why not? It's 1, it's very hard to siege. 2, you could just reset and take a tier 1. Tier 1, infinitely easier to take than tier 3. Agreed? Let them deal with the Herald and this monstrous wave. While they're dealing with this, you could either recall and go bot, or you could just go blue buff and then recall, right? These are 2 better plays. Either instantly recall or do blue and recall. I don't want you to overstay here. Let's see what you do. Yeah, you end up like fighting. Like maybe you 1v9, you dunk him. Here you should recognize that you're probably dead anyways because you got condemned into the wall, right? So you need to look to just ult someone. You're gonna die, but you need to make it so that your team could follow up easier. Here I probably would have just ulted Kennen. And if you ulted Kennen, I actually think you would have died, right? Yeah, so Kennen would die, and then again, this should be you. And if you're with Corki and they're all here, you guys are slamming this now. Now all of a sudden you took 1.5 towers for free. And that's way better than you dying. Like, let me go back to before you die. So, your team has 30k, you're up 8k gold. And then let's also look at their levels, okay? 10, 9, 11, 8, 8. 10, 9, 11, 8, 8, okay? Jinx leveled up, I think Kennen leveled up, and Vayne got like half a level, okay? And then their team just spiked up 2k gold for no reason. It's a huge swing for no reason. At this point, if you take the tier 2, you have enough gold to cleanly win the game. All you have to do is live, take every objective, take soul, take Baron, end the game. You're gonna hit 16 way before this Vayne. She's not gonna outskill you, you're so ahead. Eventually you get so fed, you just start bleeding out the jungle. You're gonna end up being 4 levels ahead. You don't need to play this way. Like, this is game losing. This is the type of shit that makes me win my games when I'm in a doomed game. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I win games like this. I see that one play, and I'm like, okay, off that one tempo, I could maybe win. Because I'm thinking, okay, this Darius does bleed. He might be 7-0, but eventually, you know, his macro might slip up one time. And that's all you need. League is a very brutal game. One mistake could cost you everything. Okay, now we come mid. want to group for drag. This is fine. I want to go with Viego here. I want to like park it right in this tribush. And then once dragon spawns, just like come up to this pink ward area once the enemies start like walking in, right? Because once you're playing Darius, you know if they're like in this sort of box and you're just here, the game's over on the spot. We probably get a free pick on Kennen, which is fine. Now here, you don't need to help him do drag. Just immediately push bot. He's gonna solo this. Your team's zoning anyways. While you're helping him here, this wave would have already been gone and you would have been hitting this. And if they check you here, then guess what? You get to recall and push out this. And if they check you here, you get to check their jungle and ward for Baron. You get what I'm saying? Like, Dragon's a one-man job. If it's uncontested, let one yeah, you want to make your gameplay, like, smooth like butter, right? Like, one person on drag, it's not contested. Boom. I'm gonna push bot, put the pressure. And then they have to come to you, which means you're controlling them. And if you control your enemies, if you make nothing but forced moves, you're just gonna win every game, especially in low elo. Right here, they check you. What's the smoothest play? Just pivot out as they're checking the wave, clear the vision, take their jungle camps, and like I said, Baron's gonna spawn, right? Bada bing, bada boom. And then if they start hanging around this quadrant too much, you just make your way down here. You know what I mean? And then if they end up fighting here, you just take an inhib. You get counterplay. And you do end up checking his stuff. But you see how Hui's here? If Hui and Braum are here, check the wolves first. Okay, I think this is just game. Nice. I think overall it's good. The only thing you need to like think about is like, do I need to be here? Right? Like, where do I want to be? This is the question you need to ask yourself. The common thing I see is like, you get ahead. You know how to kill people. But you have to ask yourself, where do I need to be? Like, start thinking outside the box. You want objectives. I get that. But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be at the objective. Your power as a top laner, you carry by being indirect carry. Does that make sense? So like, if you want the dragon, the best way to get the dragon is not to rotate to dragon. The best way to get dragon as a top laner, slam top lane so unbelievably hard that they drag 3-4 people here. Whether your team does the dragon or not is besides the point. You know what I mean? More often than not, they will, especially if you ping. That's your role as a fed top laner, as the side laner, as the juggernaut of the team. Your job is to drag 2-3 people. If Baron's up, you need to like stack your ass down here, grab 4 people, kill 2 of them even, just because you're built like that. And then while they're distracted, your team does Baron. And if you look at people like TF Blade who play fighters like Jax, same exact shit. Same thing with Aurelia. You just sit your ass on the side lane that's opposite of the objective. If Dragon's up, TF Blade's gonna be split pushing here. And he's gonna look for an outplay in a 1v3. And then if nothing's happening, if he can't kill them and they can't kill him, then he'll start taking their jungle camps. Just slowly bleeding them out over and over. But yeah, that's my VOD. I think I'm done for League for today. I'm a little burnt. Good session. Can't wait to watch tomorrow's like block. Alright, thanks guys for tuning in. Oh, why is OBS popping up here? Take care.